Presentation. The Volvo XC60 conservative hybrid is one of the brand's blockbusters, trailing just the bigger XC90. For the 2017 model year, Volvo dropped a couple from its group of 4 of XC60 powertrains. The 2017 Volvo XC60 lineup offers only 2 motors, both 4-barrel. A nearby relative of the S60, the Volvo XC60 scores most stunningly on well-being, carrying on Volvo's long-standing notoriety for safe vehicles. Furthermore, the driver and front traveler appreciate a portion of the best seats to be found in the present cars. Fitted with a weighty heap of standard hardware, the exceptional level XC60 is as yet a solid contender in the close extravagance field. Volvo XC60 T5 models accompany a turbocharged 2.0-liter 4-chamber that makes 240 pull, while yielding up to 30 miles per gallon in throughway driving, an attractive gauge for this class, however not the thriftiest. Volvo XC60 T6 models accompany a turbocharged and supercharged 4-barrel motor that creates 302 strength and 295 pound-feet of torque. The 2 motors mate with a 8-speed programmed transmission. The T5 offers a decision of front drive or all-wheel drive, the T6 comes just with AWD. Dynamic and inscription trim levels are evaluated indistinguishably, however the previous inclines toward liveliness, while inscription forms underscore comfort. Propelled as a 2009 model, the Volvo XC60 is an old plan, yet Volvo has stayed well in front of different producers in giving well-being highlights as standard gear. The standard city safety framework incorporates low-speed crash alleviation, blind-side observing with raise cross-activity caution, and a rear-view camera, alongside stopping sensors. Additionally, on the security front, perceivability is fantastic in the XC60. The National Highway Traffic Safety Administration gave the XC60 a general crash test rating of 5 stars. Its 4-star rollover score is average for SUVs. The XC60 likewise earned most extreme, good, scores in each test directed by the Insurance Institute for Highway Safety. A superior score in that association's rollover test helped give the XC60 a top safety pick plus grant. Lineup. The 2017 Volvo XC60 T5 Dynamic, $40,950, and T5 Inscription, $40,950, get the base motor with front-wheel drive. Standard highlights incorporate calfskin seats, control front seats, Bluetooth, an all-encompassing sunroof, 7-inch show with roof, 18-inch wheels, and backstopping sensors. All-wheel drive adds $2,000 to the cost. Costs are MSRP and do exclude $995 gold charge. XC60 T6 Dynamic, $46,350, and T6 Inscription, $46,350, accompany the more grounded turbo, supercharged motor, all-wheel drive, and 19-inch wheels. T6R Design, $51,000, contains the turbo, supercharged motor with all-wheel drive. Alterations that guarantee a more energetic appearance have been made to the grille, mirrors, front spoiler, instrument board, gearshift handle, tailpipes. A $2,500 security aggregate includes versatile journey control with line help, path takeoff cautioning, forward crash cautioning, with programmed crisis braking, distance alert, street sign acknowledgement, and programmed high shafts, in addition to an exceptional stereo framework. The $1,550 Frosty Climate aggregate incorporates warming for the controlling wheel, front and back seats, and fog light washers. Walk around. In spite of a plan that shows its age, both remotely and inside, the XC60's wedge-like profile stays appealing and unmistakable. Outwardly, there's most likely that it's as yet a Volvo. In the present focused hybrid SUV world, the XC60 scores around normal in styling. Smooth body shapes mix with a few rather dashing precise components, supplemented by an upswept beltline. By and large, the XC60 shows an abnormal state of fit and wrap-up. Inside. Like focused hybrids, the XC60 has seating for 5, however 4 grown-ups will be more agreeable. For family travel and day-by-day life, it's a helpful, large hybrid, with adequate payload space for everybody's gear. Both the driver and front traveler could scarcely request more in situate comfort, since those in the XC60 are among the best to be found. Side reinforces for both the seatback and pad help keep tenants solidly situated. Front and back riders can expect abundant headroom, however rearward sitting arrangement legroom is somewhat tight, particularly for travelers with longer legs. 3 youths fit pleasantly in the rearward sitting arrangement, however that number of adults won't be so satisfied. Freight volume is shockingly copious, more than 30 cubic feet with raised seatbacks raised. Collapsing the seats down extends the space to 67 cubic feet. The main bad mark is a heat floor that isn't completely level. Aside from the XC60's noteworthy advanced check bunches, the inside shows that age and appears to be to some degree exhausting. The dark dashboard is on the plain side, with a design that falls behind some cutting-edge rivals. In any case, the all-computerized dashboard points fittingly toward the driver, showing its group of high-determination virtual instruments, every one clear and brilliant. Discretionary two-tone cowhide upholstery helps support the XC60's exceptional appearance. The inside reassure holds Volvo's well-known coasting stack, containing sound and atmosphere controls. Driving impression. All in all, the XC60 doesn't feel keeping pace with class-focused hybrids. In spite of its tall profile, in any case, this Volvo handles great, adhering to the asphalt even through tight bends and corners. Maybe a couple would call the XC60 lively in nature, yet it's certainly steady. Controlling is pleasantly weighted, contrasted with earlier Volvo models, yielding an accommodating measure of street feel. Ground leeway of 9.1 inches, joined with Haldex all-wheel drive, should let the XC60 ease through profound snow, sloppy ways, or rough trails. Ride quality is European firm, in this way less smooth than in numerous hybrids. That is particularly valid with 20-inch Hagel's profile tires, which can yield some jostling. Then again, the XC60 is very sympathetic when looked with harsh surfaces. By and large, with littler tires, the ride is sensibly agreeable. Clamor concealment is keeping pace with different individuals from the close extravagance hybrid class. At low speeds, the base motor sounds fairly coarse, discharging a droning sound when stop. Begin operation is dynamic. The 8-speed transmission needs refinement and tends to feel disengaged, endeavoring too difficult to hold motor speed down in light of a legitimate concern for efficiency. Some shivering happens amid low-speed moves. Indeed, even the more grounded turbo, supercharged motor feels compelled by the transmission, which completes a considerable measure of apparatus seeking. The T6 likewise has an overwhelming vibe, however genuine weight isn't unnecessary. Front drive models feel lighter and better adjusted, especially in sport mode. The base motor is EPA appraised at 23/30ths of a mile per gallon city, highway, or 26 miles per gallon combined. Assessed mileage in an all-wheel drive T6 plunges to 20/27ths of a mile per gallon city, highway, or 23 miles per gallon combined. Rundown. Astonishingly prepared, the Volvo XC60 guarantees great esteem contrasted with German opponents, conveying the conventional ethics for which Volvos have for quite some time been known. In spite of its age, this hybrid figures out how to match or edge past various adversaries. Choices come in exorbitant bundles. Driving impressions by Aaron Cole, The Car Connection. James M. Flaming added to this report.